Welcome in the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Both teams, the Ledgers, Spartans. What a game we had in the girls' game. Spartans win by 7, 45-38. Boys' game, the 3-8 Ledgers take on the 4-8 Laconia Spartans. The Ledgers are led by Ben Baker, 16.1 points this season per game. 38% from the floor, 38% from the three-point line, 76% from the free throw line. Joey Kuhn with 13.4 points a game, 40% from the floor, 25.5% from the three-point line. Jack Judkins with 10-7 points per game so far this season, 41% from the floor and 31.5% from the three-point line. Baker leads them in rebounds with averaging 5 a game. Matthew Miller with just under 5 a game and 4.5 coming from Joey Kuhn. 5 assists per game from Ben Baker, 3.1 from Joey Kuhn, and just under 2 from Jack Judkins. Both teams with a negative point differential so far this season. The Spartans just a little bit better defensively. That's why. They average 55 points per game and 58 points against per game. 66 points against per game for the Ledgers, 57 for the Spartans. 39% from the floor from the Ledgers, 45% from the floor from the Spartans. 3-point percentage, 27% from the Ledgers and 32% from the Spartans so far this season. Free throw percentages, 61.5% from the Ledgers and 49% from the Spartans. Both of these teams have had their struggles in statistical categories so far this season. The Spartans are led by Reed Langenfeld with 16 points a game, 14 from Cash Farrell, 12 from Mason Langenfeld. Mason Langenfeld with the most rebounds with 8.1. Cash Farrell with 4. Tillman Madigan with 3. Reed with 2 assists. Mason with 2.8 assists and 1.4 from Asher Morgan. We'll send it over to Gage. And Gage, just give your thoughts on a comparison of both these teams. I know I talked about the team stats. What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, Laconia leads in all the important ones. You know what I'm saying? If we're talking about the differential, they lead you in terms of differential. The rebounds, just a little bit behind. You know, it's a very defensive-oriented team, and I think that they're going to have a good time tonight with this Ledgers team.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back right with the interview with Coach Dylan Wirtz after this.
Trade Assist Cash on top of our low simplified price and more.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Drive confidently this winter in a new GMC Sierra from Holiday. Score rates as low as 0%, plus beefy bonus and trade assist cash on top of our low simplified price and more for your trade. And enjoy our genuine hospitality.
We want our guests to feel the positive energy and teamwork around them.
By making car buying fun, simple, and pressure-free.
Come be our guest and let your new year shine bright.
Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Well,
back here in the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show here with the Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview. Fondy Family Dental, Dr. Chad and his team will make you smile before, after, and yes, even during your appointment. Here with Coach Dylan Wirtz once again. Coach, been a while. Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you guys back in the pit here. Should be a fun night.
Coach, a little bit of a rough stretch through the schedule. You guys played in a real tough tournament that I had talked to Jacob about previously down, I believe, in Marshall, right?
Yep. Yep.
So why don't we go through that Christmas tournament or that holiday tournament you guys had?
Yeah, I mean, two teams that, I mean, one was a Division II private school, Edgewood, and they outmatched us in physical and, frankly, a good team. You know, and anytime you're playing two divisions up, you know, with twice, three times the enrollment, whatever it is, you're up against it, and you got to play well. And you know, we just didn't do that night. And no, I wouldn't say it's something that's wrong with us or it. You just have to play almost perfect basketball on those types of nights. And there's a reason you don't do a ton of those games, but you know, hopefully we learn something from it. And then the next night, it's tough. You know, coming back from losing by that much, and you play a tough Partyville team who's I think now 11-2. You know, and you play them in the consolation game. Well, that means it's a pretty good tournament. You know, if you're playing an 11-2 team in the consolation, so. Yeah, that was a game that could have gone either way. We just didn't end up on the right side to make enough plays down the stretch. But you know, all in all, we're better for it, and we're young and growing, and every experience should lead to better things in the second half here.
Then you took on Mayville right out of the gates to start conference play back up for you guys. Obviously, we know the score of that game, but
Yeah.
what did you take away from that Mayville game?
Yeah, the Mayville game, it's kind of a reset for us as a team. We had to change some things afterwards, and you know, we just needed to adjust our mentality more than anything. We played young, we looked young, we play. You know, it just that's not Laconia basketball, and we did that early in the season. I thought we really fought against some quality competition, and the reality is we've played an incredibly tough schedule as of Springs, frankly, and that'll set us up, both of us, up for the second half. But that night we didn't have as much fight, and we had to get that back, and I think our kids responded on Saturday.
Coach, you get Cash Farrow back now you're back into conference play, and you're taking on the Ledgers tonight, who historically this is a little mini rivalry between these two teams, whether it's boys or girls basketball, any sport, really. What can you take away coming into tonight?
Yeah, I think it's two programs that were fantastic last year. Both had great years, and we're in different. Well, we're in the same stage of our program now. We're trying to fight for it to get back there, and two programs that are going to lay it on the line. And yeah, I hope there's a little rivalry or something more to play for. But just to win the next game, hopefully, is enough for most kids. But either way, it's a matter of us putting our best effort out there, and they're going to obviously try to do the same. But you know, it's not a game that really lacks experience on both sides, and hopefully our guys respond in the way that we ask them to, and you know, continue what we did on Saturday.
What are your three biggest keys coming into tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we got stop transition defense, or their transition offense. I think would be a defensive key. You know, we'd like to control the glass in a game like this. We don't have a size advantage a ton, but this would be a night where we do in some shape or form. And then offensively, just being sound with the ball and reduce turnovers. They come with a lot of pressure, and you know, hopefully we can manage that. And you know, if we do those three things, I think we'll be all right. But easier said than done. Good opponent, good coach, and you know, we obviously went into battle with them twice last year, and had a really fun one here. But we got to get over the hump against these guys, and we're going to try to do that tonight.
These little double headers are fun, aren't they?
Yeah, I love them. I couldn't be a bigger proponent for them. The crowds will be twice the size probably of the normal game. You get both, you know, schools, you know, that support the girls and boys. It just leads to fun environments. JV game will be packed by the end here for the girls, and the boys and girls games should both have good crowds. And that's really, you know, unfortunately dying in high school basketball these days. Crowds are at a minimum. We're fortunate here at Laconia to have great support, and they'll show up tonight in loads, I'm sure.
Coach, thank you for joining us here on the Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile interview. This Coach Dylan Wirtz here with Justin Schwartzmiller, back after these messages on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show.
To Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted.
Welcome back to the pit. Spartans, Ledgers, round 2. This time the boys teams. Before we get our Sargento's Cheese starting lineups, we'll do our Pinot Construction keys to the game right after we do the starting lineups. Sargento Cheese starting lineup. Sargento is looking for manufacturing superstars for general production machine operators, ops quality specialists, and maintenance pros. General production starting at $26 per hour. Shift premiums for second and third shifts. Go to careers.sargento for more information. A 6'1 junior power forward, number 1, Bentley Coots. A 6'1 junior shooting guard, number 3, Jack Judkins. A 5'10 senior point guard, number 4, Ben Baker. Oh, no, I messed up my numbers. Did you write them down?
Yeah, I got them written down.
Okay. Which one else you got? Oh, I thought you meant the the rest of the starters.
Oh,
I missed some of them, but that's all right. Welcome back for his first. It's just his second action of the season to 6'3" senior point guard number 2, Cash Farrell. A 6'3" power forward junior number 5, Emmerich Van Beek. A 6'3" power forward junior number 13, Mason Langenfeld. A 6'1" junior point guard number 24, Reed Langenfeld, and a 6'1" senior small forward, the big fella, Beckett Weisgerber. He can shoot the basketball. Our keys to the game brought to you by Pinot Construction. Turn vision into reality. Same thing as the girls' game. Quick start for both teams. You got to find a way to have a quick start.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially for this Laconia team. For both sides, I think it's whoever gets out to that start is going to be in the significantly better position to win this ball game.
Right Way Home Improvement opening tip-off from Doors and Gutters, Roofs and Siding. Right Way Home Improvement has you covered. Kick your home improvement project off today and contact Right Way Home Improvement for your free estimate. Call 920-929-8999 or visit Right Way Build. Spartans win the tip.
We have quite the Ledger student section here tonight.
And Cash Farrell gets things started with a nice pass from Langenfeld. Spartans lead 2-0. Baker into the corner. Jack Judkins up to Joey Kuhn. Into the corner, open for 3, popping, in and out. Little too strong for Bentley Coots. Mason Langenfeld on the baseline. Skip pass. Weisgerber. Catch and shoot. Little bit short. Rebound Matthew Miller. Got it up to Joey Kuhn. Back to Miller. Coots finds Ben Baker. Baker crossover move on Farrell. Foul coming.
That one will be on Cash Farrell. That'll be his first, team's first.
Matthew Miller's got it, gives it up to Joey Kuhn. Tip pass stolen by Cash Farrell. That's one thing the Spartans missed from Farrell. That defensive opportunity off the glass, hard to the basket. No good. Possession arrow will be with the Ledgers.
Jump ball, possession, Ledgers.
As the jump ball was called with 16:54 to go in this first half. 2-0 lead on a Cash Farrell bucket to start on a nice pass from Langenfeld. Ben Baker to Bentley Coots. Coots on the left wing, back up top. Baker pumps, drives in the lane, goes hard off the glass, offensive. A charge on Ben Baker. Getting his feet set was Mason Langenfeld.
Fouls on number 4, Ben Baker, first personal, first team foul.
Reed Langenfeld to inbound, gets it to Cash Farrell. This offense has a different dynamic when Cash Farrell's on the floor. Crossover move, kick, back up top to Van Beek. Farrell gets a screen, thought about using it, spins in the lane, bounce pass, tipped away, but it ends up going to Langenfeld. Crossover move on the baseline, pass for Van Beek, it was tipped. Coming the other way with speed is Jack Judkins, gets it up to Joey Kuhn, into the lane to Bentley Coots, back to Miller. They slow it down, deep three, Baker off the back of the iron, Van Beek with the rebound. Reed Langenfeld going to slow things down, gets his call from Coach Dylan Wirtz. Pass was tipped by Matthew Miller, but Mason Langenfeld gets to it. He'll drive into the lane. Langenfeld going to say foul on the floor.
Fouls on number 22, Matthew Miller.
That one will be on Matthew Miller. That'll be team's first, his first personal as well.
Weisgerber picks it up in the corner. Working on Ben Baker. Langenfeld to Langenfeld in the corner. Back up top, Mason Langenfeld. Drives into the lane, past the Van Beek. Backdoor swatted away by Bentley Coots, but it's a foul.
Fouls on number 4, Ben Baker, second personal, third team foul at the line.
Actually, they're going to give that one to Baker. I'm surprised.
That's a huge early second foul for Baker. And if you're the Spartans, that one kind of puts a target on his back.
Van Beek knocks down the first free throw.
If you're a Ledgers fan, you're able to get, or if you're a Spartans fan, you're able to get Baker out of this game early. That would be a huge change in this ballgame.
Van Beek makes them both. Quick pass. Driving into the lane. Judkins goes up. Gets the help with a glass. 4-2. Will Jan going to check in for the Ledgers? I would think he probably comes in for Ben Baker, who's already got 2. Pass off the hands of Van Beek, but it gets to Weisgerber. Back up top. All the way around, Mason Langenfeld. Catch and shoot, no good. Rebound, Jack Judkins. Judkins brings it up, drops it for Ben Baker. Joey Kuhn working on Reed Langenfeld. Langenfeld bumps him. Kuhn to the lane, stripped away by Van Beek, and Langenfeld ball on the floor. Spartans come up with it, but turn it over. Bentley Coots has it along the outside the bench. Turn and pop a high arcing 3. Missed wide. Van Beek with the rebound, and the Spartans will slow things down with Reed Langenfeld. Now Cash Farrell. Back to Langenfeld in the corner. Drives baseline. Kicks to Mason Langenfeld. Weisgerber, top of the key. No hesitation from him. It's good. The big fella can shoot. It's 7-2. Kuhn to the lane. It was stuffed by Langenfeld, but a foul's going to come before that. Mason Langenfeld got way up to swat that one back, but it's going to come on the floor. We'll see which one this one goes on. I believe it should go on Reed Langenfeld. It did. Kuhn to shoot 2. Missed the first.
If you want to stay in a ball game that's going to be close, Justin, that's not the way to do it.
Can't miss the free throws. Tillman Madigan checks in. Will Jan checked in for the Ledgers.
Joey makes good on 1 of 2.
Kuhn made the second one. Reed Langenfeld slowly brings it up. 7-3. Madigan gets it to Cash Farrell. Working on Joey Kuhn. Step back. Missed it right. Tapped up, but it gets to Reed Langenfeld. Inside. Nice cut by Farrell to the basket. That's, again, that athleticism from Cash Farrell coming off an ACL tear. Seeing him move like that is quite impressive so far. 13:48 to go. Kyle Krieger burns a timeout. We'll take it with him 30 seconds. Welcome back. High School Sports Today on RadioPlusInfo.com is presented by these four Final Act financial advisors from Edwards Jones, Matt Moses, Jeff Lewis, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Elliston. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Pass comes all the way around to Joey Kuhn. Just checking into the game was Lucas Babler and gives it over to Jack Judkins. Back to Joey Kuhn. Matthew Miller up top to Jan. Kuhn looks for some help and gets it into the corner. Poked away out of bounds. Stays Ledger's ball. Nice play in the corner by Mason Langenfeld to get it off the hands of Jack Judkins. This part of the game brought to you by Wisconsin Lighting Lab. Pass finds Will Jan. Just securing that was Babler. Kuhn to Jan all the way around to Miller in the corner. Miller to Jan. And a travel. That's the right call. Jan shuffled his feet a little bit.
Absolutely. A lot of ball movement there from the Ledgers. I think that'd be really, really big if they can get that going and working for them.
Miller comes out. Bentley Coots checks back in. Well with Ben Baker. Cash Farrell comes out. And Asher Morgan checks in. Ball up top with Tillman Madigan. Reed Langenfeld wants a screen, drives into lane, cut off well, gives to Asher Morgan. He's got Mason Langenfeld wide open. Langenfeld to the basket, to Reed in the corner. Him and Asher Morgan battle for it. Reed's got it. Cross court, extra pass, Weisgerber, catch and shoot once again, nothing but net. Can't give that guy an inch of space.
His second three ball tonight.
And a hand in his face on that one, a tough three from Beckett Weisgerber. He's got 6 so far. Now leads the Spartans in the game in points. Ben Baker with a catch and shoot. He answers. First points of the game for Ben Baker. Reed Langenfeld brings it up. Now to Weisgerber on the right wing. Inside, Mason Langenfeld. Foul coming. This is coming on Lucas Babler. Already the fourth team foul on the Ledgers. Got almost more team fouls in this game so far than we had the entire girls game.
That's some crazy sabermetrics right there.
Drake Stigler checks in now. He's got it in the corner, gets it up top to Asher Morgan. Morgan with the high pass to Stigler, cut off well. Skip pass stolen by Joey Kuhn. Quick up to Baker. Picks it up in stride. Baker to the basket. He missed the layup. Put back attempt from Babler is good.
For 2, Babler.
Babler with the putback. It's a 4-point game. This Ledger's offense starting to come to life here. Maybe that timeout from Kyle Krieger worked. Backdoor cut Stigler. Left hand. Good.
Stigler for 2. Nice.
Didn't have to use anything on that one from Drake Stigler. All goes out of bounds. 11:04 to go in this first half. 14-8. Coach Jalen Wirtz was not happy with something from one of his players. Ben Baker to inbound for the Ledgers. High pass finds Bentley Coots. Tip pass goes out of bounds. It will stay Ledger's ball.
Hey, good work by Mason Langenfeld there to kind of reset his guys. Obviously, coach wasn't happy with something. Got his guys back down, reset.
Miller checks back in, as well as Will Jan for this Ledgers team. Judkins to Jan in the corner. Jans tries to drive on Stigler, kicks to Judkins. Guarded by Asher Morgan, back up top. Pass almost too strong for Baker. Foul coming on Reed Langenfeld. Hard foul by Reed Langenfeld. That's his second personal.
Yeah, hard foul. That is his second. Sorry.
He'll come out. Beckett Weisgerber will come back in. So almost a whole new unit here for this Spartans team. Stigler, Madigan, Morgan with Mason Langenfeld and Beckett Weisgerber. Driving into the lane, Joey Kuhn back up top to Will Jan. Left wing, Judkins drives to the basket, pulls up in the lane, missed it. Mason Langenfeld with the rebound. Gets it over to Beckett Weisgerber. Weisgerber, nice half spin, goes to the lane, goes to the basket. They will say count the basket. I think they're saying offensive, but they're going to say count the basket. No, offensive. Yep, that's the right
offensive.
call. That's what I thought.
Usually you get a more emphatic call there, but no need to, I guess.
It did seem like it was offensive. It seemed very obvious that it was offensive. It's the first personal on Beckett Weisgerber. Pass goes to Jack Judkins up top to Joey Kuhn, all the way around to Will Jan, now to Ben Baker. Cash Farrell has checked back in for the Spartans. He take out Drake Stigler. Kuhn, nice move to the basket. Kuhn missed the layup. Farrell had it go off of him and out of bounds. It'll stay Ledger's ball with 9:48 to go in the half. Offense is starting to go stagnant once again for both of these teams.
Felt like it went stagnant in the other game around this time, too. Kind of hit that halfway point lull.
Jack Judkins in the corner. They work it all the way around to Joey Kuhn in front of the Spartans bench. Nice play. Miller to the basket. Miller goes up. Stuffed from behind by Langenfeld. Langenfeld, crossover move, goes into the lane. Lost his dribble, gets it back, looks around. Cash Farrell. Farrell pumps and drives, pulls up from the just outside the free throw line. Missed. Ben Baker with the rebound. Cross-court pass, finds Jack Judkins. Judkins gets it up top. Baker thought about a way deep three. Pass to Miller. Miller goes up and one. Matthew Miller with the and one. And the foul. That one's going to go on Weisgerber. He'll pick up two quick ones. First one from Miller, or a three-point attempt from Miller is no good. Weisgerber gets it all the way around to Asher Morgan. In front of the Ledger's bench. Brings it up top now to Weisgerber. Catch and shoot once again. This guy's hot.
Wow.
Beckett Weisgerber's made his last three threes. It's 17-10. 8:47 to go, 30-second timeout, Smart.
You to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Burhags.
Welcome back. 8:47 to go in this first half. This part of the game brought to you by Michaels Corporation. First part was brought to you by Wisconsin Lighting Lab. Make sure you stick with us on the halftime report. That intermission report is brought to you by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip. We'll have full stats for you, whether they're official or not. They do have them on the scoreboard for this one, so that makes life a little bit easier for us. Don't know why they didn't do that for the girls' game. Pass goes all the way around to Ben Baker. He ran the wheel play all the way underneath. Baker into the lane. Bites the contact and one. What a bucket from Ben Baker. Gets bumped a little bit by, I believe it was Cash Farrell, and knocks down the runner in the lane. Will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And he does. 17-13. So Ben Baker's got 6 now. Weisgerber inside. Tip pass by Baker. Poked out from Judkins to Baker. Numbers the other way. Spin move. Baker off the glass. He missed it. What a move from Ben Baker. Asher Morgan in a 4-point game. Gets it to Beckett. Weisgerber back to Morgan on the baseline. Steps inside the 3-point line. Took a jumper. Missed. Weisgerber open. Deep 3. Heat check. Off the back of the iron. Rebound Matt Miller. Foul coming on the Spartans. I think that's going to go on Tillman Madigan.
Fouls on number 4, Tillman Madigan. First personal.
Yep. Loose ball foul. That puts the Ledgers in the 1-1 as already. It'll send Matt Miller to the line.
For the Ledgers, number 12, Babler. At the line, shooting 1-1.
Missed his first one on that and one attempt earlier. Got a chance to make up for it here.
Emmerich Van Beek finally checks back in. He was pulled out early in this first half and finally finds his way back in. Miller in the 1-1. Makes his first. I don't know where everybody's going. He's in the 1-1. Weisgerber and Langenfeld checked out. Ledgers brought Lucas Babler back into the game, but not a ton of changes from them either so far. Both good from Matt Miller. 2-point game all of a sudden. Cash Farrell, crossover move, gets bumped by his own guy, kicks it into the corner, baseline. Langenfeld, nice play by Asher Morgan to keep that alive. Madigan up top, kicks it. Morgan, open, 3, too strong. That one went off a ledger and out of bounds. It stays Spartan ball.
Although that one was a little long. I mean, that entire play is created by Asher Morgan. Phenomenal job there to keep that ball in bounds, and it resulted in an open shot for him.
Cash Farrell has it up top. Uses a screen from Tillman Madigan. The burst of speed. Back to Asher Morgan into the lane. Floater coming. It's good. Runner in the lane from Morgan. That's a little two-man game with him and Farrell. And you just see the impact that Farrell has with his athleticism and speed going to the basket. It's good to see him back. And that explosiveness coming off an ACL injury as well. Pass coming to Ben Baker up top. The Jack Judkins to Babler in the corner. Bounce pass to Baker. He has it on the baseline. Back to Lucas Babler in the left wing. Drives inside on Madigan. Spins into the lane. Goes up with it. Madigan picks up the rebound. Quick up. Cash Farrell slows things down. Bentley Coots going to check back in for the Ledgers. Langenfeld in the corner. Back to Farrell. Farrell. Couple dribble moves and kicks it over to Morgan. Back to Madigan now. Farrell looks around, picked up his dribble, got to throw a high pass to Madigan. Under 6.5 to go. Morgan spins away from Jack Judkins. Drives into the lane, kicks it into the corner. Pulling up from the baseline. Langenfeld missed it. Pass almost too far for Miller. He made a nice catch. Van Beek straps it away from him. Foul coming on Emmerich Van Beek. And a hard foul by Emmerich Van Beek.
Not intentionally, though. He just left his feet and had nowhere to go from there.
First personal on Emmerich Van Beek, a team foul. 6:09 to go in the first. Miller made both of his free throws last time, correct? Yeah.
Checking into the ledgers, number 10, William Yan.
Miller missed. Rebound Farrell. Gives it to Langenfeld. Set a screen inside. Farrell on the elbow. Drives into the lane, goes in for the layup. It was just too easy for Cash Farrell.
Yeah, that's a risky pass down low to create that opportunity for Farrell.
Babler into the corner to Will Yan. Yan poked. Reach-in foul coming on Asher Morgan.
It'll be his first.
His first, 9th team foul. So almost in the double bonus are the Ledgers.
19 foul at the line, shooting 1 and 1. William Yan checking in.
Yan will shoot the 1-and-1.
Number 13, Mason Langenfeld. Number 4,
Farrell and Van Beek come out.
for the Ledgers, number 1, Bentley Coos.
Bentley Coots checks back in for the Ledgers as well as Joey Kuhn. Jan missed it. Rebound Weisgerber. Nice first half from Weisgerber so far. Brenton Rodriguez checks in. Weisgerber turns it over. Joey Kuhn brings it up with 5.5 to go. 6-point lead for the Spartans. Ledgers trying to crawl their way back. They've kind of been down in that 8 to 10 point range for most of this half. Find themselves down 6 now. Brenton Rodriguez catch and shoot, high arcing. Reed Langenfeld gets way up there to grab that rebound. Kicks it up to Asher Morgan. Morgan slows things down. Weisgerber catch and shoot once again. Can't leave that guy any space. He's got 4 threes and 12 in the first half. That's just a set play in transition.
Yeah.
Kicking the ball right back to him.
Got his feet set, caught it, shot it. Just very, very simple basketball.
Lead is 9 now. Brenton Rodriguez had his pass tipped away by Mason Langenfeld. Joey Kuhn into the lane. Kuhn spinning to the basket, goes up and under. He's fouled. And double bonus time for the Ledgers. That was a shooting foul. They'll shoot 2 anyways.
Number 24, Reed Langenfeld, third personal.
That's the third personal on Reed Langenfeld. So that puts him in some real trouble.
Yeah, that is a critical foul.
Kuhn's first. Too strong.
Checking in for the Ledgers.
And Drake Stigler going to take out Reed Langenfeld.
Number 22, Stigler.
4.5 to go in this one, a 9-point lead. Kuhn makes his second one.
Repeat of his first trip to the line, missed the first, make the second.
Morgan, nice pass to Stigler. Bounce pass inside to Madigan. Madigan to Weisgerber. Weisgerber with a nice move. High pass inside. Madigan gets his man in the air. They say he traveled.
Really good ball movement on that look, though.
You be the judge at home, folks. I don't know what I saw there. Kuhn with a wide open lane to the basket and the layup. Back to a 6-point game just like that. Asher Morgan to Mason Langenfeld. Crossover move. Kick pass. Stigler. Back to Langenfeld. Nice move into the lane. Langenfeld missed the dunk. Kuhn comes with speed the other way. Cut off well by Asher Morgan. Ben Baker up top. It's another guy, you just can't give him any space. He'll knock down the 3 from anywhere. Goes to the lane, shows up a floater, it's good.
Not just threes either, Justin. Any room down low, he'll find a way to put it in the basket.
He's got 8 now. Asher Morgan, crossover move now. To Mason Langenfeld. Langenfeld, nice move inside. Madigan got positioning, put back attempt, no good. Two missed layups from Madigan and Langenfeld. All the way across to Judkins. He keeps it alive on a nice catch. Baker up top, a 4-point game with 3 minutes to go and a half. Kuhn, first step into the lane, stuffed by Langenfeld. Here comes Madigan with speed. Madigan, half spin, high off the glass, gets the roll, and the foul. 26-20.
Safe to say they needed that one.
Yeah, all the momentum had to be with the Ledgers in that moment, but and one coming, an attempt for Tillman Madigan from the free throw line with 2:47 to go and a half.
At the line, shooting one, Madigan.
Checking back in, Cash Farrell for the Spartans. That one in and out. And a rebound with Matthew Miller, who just checked back in as well. They get it up to Joey Kuhn. Kuhn back to Miller. Open at the top of the key. They say he traveled. No basket.
And all of a sudden, the Spartans got a little bit of momentum before half here.
Spartans inbound in front of their own bench, 26-20. Comes to Cash Farrell. He'll give it right back to Asher Morgan. Screen coming, high pass, just outside the elbow. Now into the corner. Langenfeld cut off well, help defense. Madigan makes a nice play on a high pass, goes into the lane, goes up and under. Nice job by Tillman Madigan.
Beautiful use of the left hand there.
28-20, back to an 8-point game just like that. Hard screen from Willian. Comes all the way into the corner. Joey Kuhn drives in on Farrell. Nice move, high off the glass. Mason Langenfeld with a rebound and a hard foul by Joey Kuhn. And Mason Langenfeld's all right. That's the 6th team foul on the Ledgers. I'm going to go on Joey Kuhn. That's his first personal.
Joey Kuhn, first personal.
Got his money's worth on that foul.
100%.
Checking back in for the Ledgers.
1:55 to go and a half. Joey Kuhn comes out. Lucas Babler checks in. Asher Morgan picks up the inbound pass. Gives it right back to Mason Langenfeld. Here comes Farrell with speed to the basket. Kicks. Madigan, extra pass up top to Langenfeld. Puts it on the floor. Now to Farrell, open, top of the key for three. Cash Farrell for three, no good. That went off of Baker. Hit Madigan's hands and went out of bounds with 1:34 to go and a half.
What a downhill drive from Cash Farrell. Explosive following that ACL surgery.
It doesn't seem that he's missing his step at all.
No, absolutely not.
Baker, speed to the basket. Bounce pass into the corner. Judkins, back up top to Miller all the way around. Jan back to Baker. Pops the three. Rattled in and out. That one last off of Spartan with 1:11 to go. Joey Kuhn going to check right back in. He's going to take out Lucas Babler. Ben Baker to inbound for the Ledgers. Underneath their offensive goal. It's back to Joey Kuhn. Back to Baker. 8-point lead with about a minute to go and a half for the Spartans. Nice spin in the lane. Judkins pulls up. Laces it. Tough bucket right there from Jack Judkins. 28-22. Asher Morgan over half court. Started by Ben Baker. High pass. Now to Cash Farrell. Farrell pumps and drives into the lanes. Fade away, no good. That little half spin from Cash Farrell creates a lot of separation. Baker with speed to the basket. Scoop layup, no good. Looking for a foul, didn't get it. 27 seconds to go and a half. Langenfeld to the basket. Throws one up, it's good. Mason Langenfeld. 15 seconds to go and a half. Baker, catch and shoot from the right wing. It's good. Back and forth we go. 10 seconds to go and a half. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Farrell to the basket with speed. That one coming from Kuhn off the ceiling. 32 25. Cash Farrell ends with 8 in that first half, 12 from Beckett Weisgerber. The Holiday Automotive intermission report coming up after this.
8-0. Our friendly and experienced team will help guide you through the journey with FBS Bank. FBS Bank. Banking made personal.
Life is full of milestones, big and small. At Fond du Lac Credit Union, we're proud to be a part of your journey. From landing your first job to moving into your dream home, starting a family, or planning for what's next, we make the money part easy so you can focus on what matters most. Whatever stage you're in, we're right there with you. Fond du Lac Credit Union, here for life and every stage along the way. For more information, visit fdlcu.com or stop in today.
Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair is ready for your next project, so be sure to talk to Dave and his experienced staff. You know, from air compressors to chainsaws, excavators, lifts, tools, saws, and so much more. Now, do you have your snowblower tuned up and ready for the upcoming winter season? Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair can do it. Check out their expanded rental lineup, too. Mention the words Radio Rental to get a 10% discount on your next rental. You can find them on Ford Drive on the west side of Fond du Lac.
Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair is a proud Echo and Cub Cadet dealer.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondy Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at fondyfamilydental.com.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 68 North Main Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 201 South Mars Street. Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. And Matt Helmer, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Intermission or halftime report brought to you by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip. Ledgers led by Ben Baker all the way with 11 so far. They have 4 from Judkins Miller and Joey Kuhn and a basket from Lucas Babler. 8 points from Cash Farrell. 4 threes coming from Beckett Weisgerber. He's got 12. 4 from Madigan, 2 from Van Beek, 2 from Langenfeld, 2 from Morgan, 2 from Stiegler. Foul trouble. Weisgerber's got 2, so he can't take an early one. And Reed Langenfeld's got 3, and that's pretty much it. I mean, for Ledgers, you have 2 coming from Ben Baker, but everybody else on their side just kind of had 1. I mean, Reed Langenfeld seems to find himself in foul trouble a lot.
Yeah, he plays a really physical brand of basketball. He's always up there. He's always in the mix on every rebound. He seems like he's always there on every steal. Every play where he could possibly draw a foul, or that are typically known for drawing a foul, he's somehow in there. So it just aligns with his game. He's just got to be a little careful here.
Spartans find themselves up 7, and I really think if they capitalized on opportunities, they could find themselves up more, to be honest.
I totally agree with you. There were a bunch of missed layups, missed bunny shots, bunch of really just, what's the word, lackadaisical turnovers. stuff that if you're playing mindful basketball, that doesn't happen. If Spartans come out and play a mindful game of basketball, they'll take this one home.
For the Ledgers, I mean, you're shooting well. I mean, Ben Baker's been fantastic so far, but you got to find a way to get Joey Kuhn more involved. And when he gets to the line, he can't miss free throws. As simple as that. Ledgers have missed a lot of free throws so far.
Yeah, exactly. And from my time getting to speak with Kyle Krieger, that's one of the things that he gets pretty fired up about is missed free throws. I've got 4 missed free throws for the Ledgers. I mean, four points puts them within a 1-possession game.
I think the Spartans only missed the one.
Yeah, I think you're right.
On the and one attempt from
Tillman Madigan.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that otherwise, Van Beek knocked down his first 2 free throws real early in the game. And Spartans really haven't been to the line either, but that's because they've been lights out shooting from Beckett Weisgerber, and Cash Farrell's been getting the basket with ease so far.
Yeah, and he's playing downhill basketball too. That kid plays so fast, has since he's been a freshman in high school. He plays a downhill brand of basketball. It works out really, really well for him. I think if he continues to do that, like he has shown he has in this first half, he'll be a huge part of the second half here.
Lens Truck Center Play of the Week. Each week, Radio Plus will feature a Play of the Week. Ledgers fans, this will be a little bit familiar to you. How about Ty Wagner and Baron Boca connecting for a goal against Waupun last week?
It's our Play of the Week, each and every week from Lens Truck Center of Fond du Lac and Radio Plus Video Sports in partnership with Jeff's Livestreams.
Turner chips it up. Wagner keeps it in the back end, makes a loop around. Here comes Wagner. Looks in front. Boca, one-timer and a goal. Baron Boca, it's 2-0. Nice play by Ty Wagner. He sets it up, and the Ledgers lead 2-0 early in the second period.
The Ledgers hockey team having a great season, and they top our Play of the Week, courtesy of Jeff's Livestreams and Radio Plus Video Sports.
If you want a truck or an SUV, go to Lens till you like what you see. Hundreds of trucks all on one lot. If you want a truck, it's what we've got. Lens Truck, Lens Truck. We got the trucks at Lens Truck.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac. Making your move and storage of goods simple.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome back for the second half. This part of the second half will be brought to you by Aurora Family Healthcare. Who do you trust, Aurora's? Who do you trust with your family healthcare? Breaks and pains, physicals and sports injuries. Fond du Lac families choose Aurora Family Healthcare. And Dr. Marshall Rutherford, family medicine specialist. Dr. Rutherford is your go-to for keeping your family healthy. Learn more at aurora.doctors. Aurora.org/doctors. We're going to take another quick break. We're going to send it over to the player of the week. That is Jake Bresky out of Lamira. Congratulations to him once again on getting his 1,000th career.
Each week, we team up with the Lens Truck Center of Fond du Lac to salute a great Student Athlete of the Week. Congratulations to Lamira's number 33, Jake Bresky. He averages 18.1 a game, and he surpassed 1,000 points in his career last week.
Congratulations.
Again, number 33, Lamira's Jake Bresky, a senior, our student athlete of the week this week from Radio Plus Video Sports and Lens Truck Center.
Welcome back for the second half. This part of the game, once again, brought to you by Aurora Healthcare. High school sports today at RadioPlusInfo.com is presented by these four Fond du Lac Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Willis, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellis at Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Nice shot of Mason Langenfeld and Reed Langenfeld, ready for the inbound to come right in front of Andy down there. A 7-point lead for the Spartans heading into the second half. Wait a second. I think we're waiting for the drums to get out of the way over there. And here we go. Second half is underway. Spartans will start with the basketball. Langenfeld puts it on the floor. Mason Langenfeld to the basket. That's just a tough bucket from Mason Langenfeld. And we saw him do that one time in that first half. Went to the basket hard.
Using the height to his advantage big time.
Judkins open for three. Langenfeld picks up the rebound. They get the Beckett Weisgerber. See if he can continue up his hot shooting from that first half for the Spartans. Reed Langenfeld with a lane in the basket. Kicks. Farrell open for three from the corner. Cash Farrell rattles one home from downtown. Spartans now lead by 12. He finds himself in double digits with 11. Baker gets his man in the air, throws one up towards the basket. Foul coming on the Spartans. We'll see who this goes on. This is on Weisgerber. That's his third. Nope, this one will be on Cash Farrell.
Much rather it be him than Weisgerber.
Second personal on Farrell, but Baker will go to the line and shoot two. Probably not the guy you want to send to the line if you're a Spartans fan. Maybe I'm wrong. Announcer's jinx. Announcer's jinx is a real thing, people at home. It does exist. My boss doesn't think it exists, but it does. That one too strong from Ben Baker. The second one, Kevin, makes good on 1 and 2.
Ben makes good on 1 of 2.
Reed Langenfeld working on Ben Baker. Baker with good defense. They kick the Weisgerber. Got it by Jack Judkins. Bounce it just inside the three-point line in the corner. Skip pass all the way across to Reed. Farrell got his man posted up. Wanted the ball, didn't get it. Van Beek all the way around to Mason Langenfeld. Back to Reed. Reed open. A deep left wing three. Nothing but net from Reed Langenfeld. The Spartans are knocking everything down from behind the arc tonight. Baker tries to answer. Mason Langenfeld picks up the rebound. Reed saves that one from going out of bounds. Guarded by Joey Kuhn. Drops it down. Now he's guarded by Miller. Crossover move into the lane. Pass wide open. Cash Farrell off the glass.
What a look from Langenfeld.
And the Ledger's going to use that timeout. All of a sudden, the Spartans up 16. Should be a full one. It's going to be full. We'll take it with them.
Really well is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
Drive confidently this winter in a new GMC Sierra from Holiday. Score rates as low as 0%, plus beefy bonus and trade assist cash on top of our low simplified price and more for your trade. And enjoy our genuine hospitality.
We want our guests to feel the positive energy and teamwork around them.
By making car buying fun, simple, and pressure-free.
Come be our guest and let your new year shine bright.
Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Is shoulder pain keeping you up at night? For pain relief, Fond du Lac Families Trust Aurora Healthcare and Dr. Lauren Potter. There are many causes of shoulder pain. As a shoulder specialist, Dr. Potter has the advanced training to take better care of your injury. Learn more at aurora.org/ortho. Ledgers to inbound in front of their off a defensive goal. See if they can get something figured out after that timeout, because the Spartans have come out hot from behind the arc and pretty much everywhere on the floor to start. Pass kicked. Weisgerber got a piece of it. No, he didn't. Thought he did. That one goes out of bounds. Kyle Krieger was wondering if it was tip too, and they're going to have a discussion here. I think it was Langenfeld that touched it. And they'll change the call. I do think that was touched by Weisgerber.
I also thought that it was touched by Weisgerber.
Wasn't a whole lot of an argument from the Spartans bench.
No.
Judkins gets the pass, gives it back. Bentley Coots started well by Beckett Weisgerber. Gets it to Joey Kuhn. Kuhn with speed into the lane. Crossover move. He's cut off well. Kicks. Coots pops the three. That's what the Ledgers needed. Bentley Coots for three. His first bucket of the game.
Coots tried to push off Weisgerber earlier in that possession. Didn't move, was Beckett Weisgerber.
Farrell gets a screen. Drives inside. High pass knocked away by Bentley Coots. Farrell gets it back down to the basket. Langenfeld off the glass. He missed. Gets his own rebound. Kicks. Weisgerber's open again. How about another one? 5 threes from Beckett Weisgerber.
Unbelievable. Right in front of his own student section. One-way ticket to a fired-up student section there.
Probably shouldn't leave that guy open.
No.
Because, I mean, that was 3 feet behind the three-point line, and he still took it. Langenfeld's going to get his 4th foul, and he does not like the call. And he better just walk away, because otherwise he's going to get a technical. That's his 4th personal. He'll come off. He's not thrilled with the call, but it ain't going to matter. Joey Kuhn's going to shoot 2, where he's 2 for 4 today. First one is good from Joey Kuhn.
Checking in for the Spartans, number 4, Tillman.
Tillman Madigan going to check in now. $14:57 to go in this one. 15-point lead, now down to a 14-point lead as Kuhn made them both. Farrell to Madigan. Madigan looks around, Weisgerber. Nice pump, drives into the lane to Van Beek. They work it all the way around to Cash Farrell in the near corner. Farrell cut off well by a nice double team. Looks for Langenfeld, a foul coming. It's going to be on Jack Judkins. That'll be the first personal on Jack Judkins. No, second personal.
Judkins, second personal, first team.
And timeout taken. 14-point game, 30-second timeout with 14:34 to go. Back after the
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
14:34 to go in this one, a 14-point lead for the Spartans. They have really blown it open in shooting-wise in this second half. I mean, you got 3 different guys knocking down threes. Langenfeld, Farrell, and Weisgerber continues his hot streak. He's got 15 today, all of them from behind the arc. Nice inbound play. They find Cash Farrell wide open.
2 for Farrell.
Foul coming on Weisgerber. That's his 3rd personal. And Spartans fans letting some people know that they're not too thrilled with that. High pass goes back to Matt Miller. He gets it to Coots inside. Jack Judkins. Baker.
I bet.
Joey Kuhn. Drives in, spins, goes up with the right. That's just good defense for Madigan. No foul was called there. That one went off of Emmerich Van Beek. It stays Ledger's ball. High inbound pass to Baker. Thought about catching and shooting right away. It's to Joey Kuhn. Judkins drives in, cut off well. This Spartans defense has done a great job not giving the Ledgers anything in the lane. There's Baker in the lane, though. Weisgerber snatches down the rebound. Cash Farrell slows things down. Madigan into the corner. To the red hot Beckett Weisgerber at the free throw line, driving in. Farrell off the glass. That's just, how do you guard that? I mean, just going to the basket, and he finds a little bit of a lane to shoot. Bentley Coots knocks one down, misses.
Yeah, perfect touch from Farrell on that last bucket.
It's an 18-point game, and this Spartans team starting to run away with this one.
Kind of shocked they're not swinging the ball a little bit more.
Van Beek gets a nice pass from Farrell.
Nice pass from Farrell.
It's a 20-point game all of a sudden. Spartans have blown things open here in the second half. Farrell goes up, or Baker goes up with it. It's stripped away by Langenfeld. It stays Ledger's ball. Babler comes in. Morgan and Stiegler come in for the Spartans. 13:02 to go in this one. All of a sudden, it's a 20-point game. It was a 7-point game at the half. It's grown by 13 to start this half. Judkins into the lane, goes up with the runner. It's good. 6th point of the game for Jack Judkins. Asher Morgan. Mason Langenfeld, and now up to Van Beek. Van Beek makes a big difference when he's on the floor. It's just, you may not see it as much as you think you would. He's a very good player for this team. Stiegler down to Mason Langenfeld. Morgan open for three. Too strong. Judkins with the rebound. Brings it up with speed. They're trying to get some transition offense. Judkins back up top to Baker. Nice pass into Coots. Coots puts it on the floor. It was stripped away by Stiegler. Langenfeld tips the pass. He steals. Foul coming on Bentley Coots.
Fouls at number 1. Coots, first personal.
His first personal.
Second team foul.
Second team foul. Asher Morgan to bring it up. Picked up by Joey Kuhn. Gets a screen, switched on from Babler. Langenfeld posts up Kuhn, gets some help. Nice pass to Madigan. He gets stuffed by Babler and Kuhn. And they say it went out on the Ledgers.
A lot of contact there on that one.
Morgan got to get it in. 5 seconds. Could see it coming. Surprised Dylan Wirtz didn't burn a timeout right there, but it happens. 18-point game. 11:40 to go in this one. Judkins cut off well. Langenfeld tried to strip it from him. They get it up top to Baker. Baker between the legs, working on Asher Morgan. Sizing him up. Drives to the basket with the left. Just a little bit of not enough on that one. Foul coming. This back-to-back fouls now on Bentley Coots. Third team foul.
Fouls at number 1. Coots, second personal. 13.
With 11:28 to go. They'll start to pressure the inbound. I think we might have a timeout coming from Kyle Krieger. We will. That might even be his last one. 30 seconds after this.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Whether you're playing in a rec league or in the majors, sitting out due to injury is no fun. If pain has moved you to the sidelines, Aurora Sports Health can help you get back into the lineups. Start with a free injury evaluation today from Aurora Sports Health. Request one at aurora.org/sports. 11:28 to go in this one. Spartans will inbound. Fouls 3-3 to start this half. Asher Morgan working on Ben Baker. Baker applies a ton of pressure on him. Tillman Madigan backs down Baker. Gets it to Weisgerber. Weisgerber thought about taking that for a second there. Langenfeld picks it up. Skip pass. Stigler open for three. Too strong. Langenfeld gets the rebound and he's fouled. I think this will go on Babler. It will go on Lucas Babler. Fourth
His
team
second.
foul now.
His second.
Bounce pass to Langenfeld. Gets his man in the air, goes off the glass, and the foul. That's a tough bucket from Mason Langenfeld, and I feel like he scored 6 points, and every time he's scored, we've said that's a tough bucket from Mason Langenfeld.
Yeah, it's insane. The quality of his baskets are there. The quantity, not as much tonight, but the quality is definitely there.
Missed the free throw. Long rebound, Madigan. Second chance points coming. Madigan to the basket. He's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot two. I think that one will go on Will Yan. Just like that, the Ledgers went from, 2 team fouls to 6 in a matter of about a minute. Madigan's first, no good. (53-33), 10:51 to go in this one. Tillman Madigan to take his second. Got that one to go. 54-33, 21-point lead, largest lead of the game today. Judkins cut off well in the lane by Asher Morgan. They reset with Ben Baker now to Babler. Back to Baker. They're closing out hard on Baker, trying to give him no room to shoot. Pass goes off the hands of Baker. Here comes Madigan with speed. Madigan jump stop to the basket hard. He's fouled hard. This one, I think it's going to go on Babler, I believe. It will go on Babler, and that's his third personal now in just a matter of moments.
Yeah, picked up 2 of them in the second half here within the last, 2 minutes? Minute?
And the Spartans now in the double bonus. Madigan makes the first one. Or now in the bonus. Madigan makes his first. It was a shooting foul anyways. Farrell comes back in with 10:25 to go. 55-33, a 22-point lead. The second one from Madigan is short. Rebound picked up by Will Yan. Pass into the corner to Joey Kuhn. Working on Cash Farrell. He cuts him off well. That's going to be a reach-in foul. Not coming on Farrell. Oh, they will give it to Farrell. I figured they were going to give the reach there on Tillman Madigan. Third personal on Cash Farrell. Fourth team foul.
They're not going to pull him.
That's only his third with 10:15 to go. Reed Langenfeld is checked back in with 10 minutes to go. That seems a hair early. Wide open. Miller in the corner for 3. Too strong. Stigler with the rebound. Maybe that's why they left him wide open.
Yeah.
9:55 to go in this game. Taking towards the halfway point of this second half. Spartans up 22. Mason Langenfeld pass down to Reed. Nice pass right back to Mason. He'll lay it in.
Oh, he wants that dunk so bad, Justin.
He wanted it, but he just didn't really have the balance or the lane to be able to dunk that one.
That's the second time tonight he's gone up pretty hard on a layup attempt, hoping to get one down, I think.
Baker with an air ball. I don't think Weisgerber's got an easier rebound tonight. That one fell right into his lap.
Wide receiver.
Farrell kicks. Stigler open. Left wing 3 again. No good. Langenfeld tries to get to it. Reed keeps it alive. Kicks it to Cash Farrell. What an effort. Pass. Weisgerber open in the corner. In and out. Tapped around. Babler gets to it. Throws it up for Matthew Miller now to Ben Baker. They quick up to Joey Kuhn. He'll try to drive in the lane. Cash cuts him off. He's got nowhere to go. Willian back up top to Joey Kuhn with 8:45 to go. Baker cuts to the basket off the glass. Cuts the lead to 22.
I think if Weisgerber would have made that three on that last possession, that the roof would have flown off of this gym.
Nice move by Farrell. He'll go to the basket, short on the layup. Kuhn rips down the rebound. Brings it up with speed in transition. Drops it back for Baker. Back to Kuhn in the corner. Langenfeld going to get a reach-in foul. That's going to go on Mason.
His first tonight.
I say that I think every time they play is when Mason Langenfeld finally takes his first foul. I said he's only got one foul. Because I think it's because we say Reed's name so many times because he plays so hard.
I think it's the length at which he's in this game, too. He's in this game for a large majority of it.
Pass goes back to Brenton Rodriguez. Judkins goes to the basket. Kicks it up top. Miller. Back to Joey Kuhn now. Kuhn backing down his man. Gets Morgan in the air. Throws up a hook shot. Van Beek couldn't get to the rebound right away, but he does. Stigler out there with Morgan, Van Beek, Weisgerber, and Reed Langenfeld. Asher Morgan looks for some help. He picked up his dribble and gives it to Beckett Weisgerber. Weisgerber guarded by Judkins. Looks around, got to get rid of the pass. Hits Stigler. Now to the corner to Asher Morgan, and he'll bring it back up top with 7:35. He'll pop the three. Van Beek can't get the rebound. Here comes Judkins with speed. Quick up, Miller. Wide open to the basket. He missed it. Matthew Miller I don't think he expected the pass.
No, I don't think he expected to be as open as he was either.
Asher Morgan slows things down. 7:15 to go in this one. 22-point lead for the Spartans. Reed Langenfeld. Back to Asher Morgan. Pass to Van Beek, guarded by Miller. Double team coming. Baker trying to steal it. Get some transition points to get back into this. Reed Langenfeld open for three. Catch and shoot. Rodriguez with a rebound. Baker finds Kuhn. Kuhn got started early. That's a travel.
Talk about it every broadcast, man, but they're cracking down on that first step.
It's something you see in the NBA a lot that doesn't get called because it is a travel. You got to put the ball on the floor first, and finally, and I actually think that's the first time we've seen that called tonight. That sense of a travel. 6:45 to go in this one. Langenfeld to Morgan. Cash Farrell ready to check back in. Weisgerber gives the screen for Morgan, gets the ball back. Guarded by Joey Kuhn. Spins away from Joey Kuhn. Picks up his dribble, needs some help. Morgan has the ball tipped away by Ben Baker. Cash Farrell ready to check back in. He'll take out Reed Langenfeld with 6:28 to go. No time like the present to say this part of the game brought to you by Fogel Family Dental. Dr. Dylan Fogel is the new owner of Doyle Kelly Dental on Fond du Lac Avenue in Fond du Lac. Farrell to the lane. High pass picked up by Stigler. Down to Van Beek, back to Farrell. That first step from Farrell is lethal. It was poked away from behind by Ben Baker. That first step, he created so much separation from him and Baker, but a good defensive play by Baker to poke that one back out of bounds.
Yeah, extremely explosive. His Cash went down a little bit there for a second. I think everybody in the gym held their breath, took a collective hold of their breath.
Weisgerber catch and shoot. Why not? Beckett Weisgerber with his 6th three. He's got 18 tonight.
All three balls, too.
That one off the glass. Stigler with the rebound. Transition offense. He'll slow things down with Cash Farrell. Farrell drives, kicks. Weisgerber open again. How about 21? No good. Stolen by Farrell. He goes with a layup. Farrell's having himself quite the second half. He's got 11 in the second half, 19 overall. Leads the Spartans in points. Kuhn into the lane. He's double teamed by Spartans. He goes up with it. He had nowhere to go. That's just great defense from the Spartans. It's a 27-point game now. Farrell to Stigler. By Brenton Rodriguez. Almost lost it. That one off the hands of Baker or of Kuhn and the foot of Asher Morgan and out of bounds. 5:13 to go in this one. Ledger's ball in front of the Spartans bench. Mason Langenfeld will come back in. Drake Stigler comes out.
Checking in for the Spartans, number 13, Mason Lang.
What a team game this has been from the Spartans. I mean, you got guys all over the scorebook so far.
Yeah, there's a ton of numbers, and it's all up and down. It's not just one. It's a phenomenal across-the-board effort tonight from the Laconia Spartans.
Rodriguez passes to Baker, pumps, gets Farrell in the air, throws one off the glass. He missed. Farrell with the rebound. They come with speed. Farrell drives in. Nice pass to Madigan. Madigan tries to go up and under. He missed. I'm going to say that one went off of Mason Langenfeld and out of bounds with 4:38 to go. Reed Langenfeld going to check back in. Inbounds pass, picked up, and dropped right back for Joey Kuhn. They drop for Baker. He'll use it, take the three. He missed. Ben Baker's been ice cold in this second half. Stepping on the line and going out of bounds was Zane Wilson. More 20 to go in this one. Farrell puts it on the floor. What a move by Farrell. And the foul. I mean, if there's any sort of question about the health of Cash Farrell, I don't think there should be.
No, absolutely not. That's the third or fourth time tonight where I've been just shocked by the amount of explosiveness that he plays with.
That's now 21 from Farrell. Missed the free throw, though. Could have been a 30-point lead for the Spartans. 4:10 to go. Rodriguez up top. Zane Wilson open for three. I think at this point I can say nothing really falling for the Ledgers. Farrell, lob pass. He was trying to lob it up for Mason Langenfeld to throw it down. Getting a little fancy now.
Having fun.
Up 29. Langenfeld just inside the three-point line. Picked up hard by Rodriguez. Reed Langenfeld kicks. Farrell open. Corner three coming. It's short. Way short. Ben Baker with the rebound. Now to Zane Wilson. Back to Baker. Three coming from Kuhn. Beckett Weisgerber with another rebound.
What a board from Weisgerber. Got up there, pulled it down.
I would almost argue that Weisgerber is close to a double-double. Because, I mean, he's been on the glass all night long.
Yeah, he's got to be close.
Pass inside to Madigan. Madigan backs down his man. Tillman Madigan gets his own rebound. Spins into the lane, goes up again. Couldn't make the first one. Gets another chance. Spartans up 31. Just a substitution timeout right there with 3 minutes to go. This has been quite the second half from this Spartans team. We're going to stay right here. Gage, coming into this half, I mean, the Ledgers will get a full timeout out of this, but it was a 7-point game at half.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a 7-point game. It's now a 31-point game. This Spartans team has heavily outscored the Ledgers in the second half. Speaking of the scoring of the Ledgers in the second half, why don't we look at this? 6, 8, 10 second half points from the Ledgers.
Yeah.
They're being outscored by Cash Farrell alone. Cash Farrell has 13 second half points. You have 6 coming from Langenfeld, 6 from Weisgerber. This has been a masterclass of a defensive half from the Spartans.
And I think that if you watch that first half, that a lot of that was kind of apparent. You know, they played it really well, but there was a lot of just lapse, lackadaisicalness. That was completely fixed in the second half. That's a huge, huge testament to Coach Dylan Wirtz being able to rally his guys and get them ready for that second half. Justin, we're in the point of runtime. Like, we're within runtime threat.
Yeah, there's only 2:50 to go, but still.
if they're scoring like they keep scoring.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, the scoring has been there. Kuhn into the lane, kicks Wilson open. He drives, cut off well on the baseline by Madigan. Tip pass, stolen by Madigan. Here he comes with speed in transition. Madigan to the basket with the layup with the left. Tillman Madigan finds himself knocking on the door of double digits.
I think he's in double digits.
I think they got him at 9 on the board, but I had him at more.
I had him at 10.
I had him at 10 as well. I guess we're always wrong, I guess. I don't know. Full timeout by the Ledgers. A 33-point lead with 2:24 to go. We'll take it with them.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies.
Welcome back. 2:24 to go in this one. And the Spartans have yielded and went to their bench. Grotti, Bondlander, and Logan Giebel check in with Reed Langenfeld and Stigler staying out there. Zane Wilson out there with Michael Keeble, as well as Brenton Rodriguez and Micah Schneider, and Will Jan, who's got the basketball. Jan drives into the lane. Stigler, nice defense on him. Jan goes up with the left. Nice little hook shot from Will Jan. Jan's played a lot of minutes today. Surprised that's his first bucket of the game.
I know. I was just thinking the same thing.
Langenfeld kicks it over to Logan Giebel. Giebel now to Bondlander. No hesitation from Bondlander. Too strong. Long rebound. Isaac Grotti. Gets it over to Stigler. Stigler drives to the basket. Kicks out. Bondlander into the lane. Free throw line jumper short. Brenton Rodriguez with the rebound and kicks it over to Zane Wilson with 1.5 minutes to go in this one. Rodriguez pumps and drives. Goes up and under on Bondlander. Rebound from Reed Langenfeld. 1:25 to go in this one. Langenfeld pass across to Stigler. Stigler out of Giebel. Giebel gets it over to Bondlander. Bondlander gets a screen, drives inside. Bondlander kicks. Reed Langenfeld. Nice pass, open. Logan Giebel for 3. That was short. Rebound for Michael Keeble. Zane Wilson right onto the tape, right into the hands of Brenton Rodriguez. Jan inside to Keeble. Go right back and skip it across. Wilson back to Schneider. Schneider throws up a runner. It's good. Quick little substitution timeout. Nick Woodrow checks in as well as Sergio Rodriguez. And the clock ticks down. Spartans are going to win this one. Fox Valley Savings Bank and Loan postgame show coming up. Giebel pops one from just inside the 3-point line. Isaac Grotti rips down the rebound. Possession arrow with the Ledgers. With 25.5 to go in this one. Clock ticks down. Ledgers hold on to the basketball to get it to Michael Keeble. Up top to Woodrow. Woodrow finds Sergio Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Micah Schneider. Now to Woodrow. Nick Woodrow pass back door to Zane Wilson. Open. Keeble for 3. Rebound Stigler. Stigler holds on to it. And the Spartans make a statement in the conference play to move to 5-8. Ledgers fall to 3-9. Interviews coming up after this.
In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Drive confidently this winter in a new GMC Sierra from Holiday. Score rates as low as 0%, plus beefy bonus and trade assist cash on top of our low simplified price and more for your trade. And enjoy our genuine hospitality.
We want our guests to feel the positive energy and teamwork around them.
By making car buying fun, simple, and pressure-free.
Come be our guest and let your new year shine bright.
Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
Welcome back on the Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show here with Beckett Weisgerber. Beckett, what a game. You are Marion University player of the game. 18 points, 6 threes from you. What was going on tonight?
Just a confident shooter. I don't know. They give me space, and they're going to regret it. So
Seemed every three you took didn't seem like you were anywhere near the three-point line. You had about 3 steps behind every time. They were giving you all kinds of room. It didn't seem like they were going to step up on you tonight.
yeah, I mean, they didn't. I don't know what to really say. They just gave me too much space.
What can you say about the defense in the second half? You guys really held the Ledgers down and opened it up in the second half.
Yeah, we played that better. Cover 2 zone we do. Stop the 2 best players on their team, and yeah, that's what happens, I guess.
All right, congratulations, Beckett, on a conference win.
Thank you.
Coach, if there was any questions to the health of Cash Farrell, I think might have gotten answered tonight because, boy, he look explosive.
Yeah, he's only got one speed, and it gives some people some concerns at times throughout this process, but that's all he knows, and that's what makes him a really special basketball player. And he looks good. He's looked good for a while in practice, and now he gets to show it on game nights. But it's because he's attacked his rehab. It's because of the quality of kid he is. It's because he's that type of kid that puts that much effort into it to be ready for this moment. And obviously, we're playing better as a team with him back.
Coach, what can you say about the defense in the second half? Because what a second half you guys put forward. At a point, you guys were outscoring them by 20 in the second half.
Yeah, I think our defense has really turned a new leaf, and it comes down to guys like Cash and Reed and Mason and Tillman, and I think everybody's raised their level. And when you're playing man-to-man defense, that's how it works. If everybody raises their level to another notch, you become harder to score on, and we've gotten slowly better at that. And we've stopped, playing all the other defenses we do at times because we're really trusting this, and that's a credit to our players and their development.
Coach, a conference win and a key conference win for you guys. A little bit of momentum after today, huh?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think this was a big one. I think, getting a little win streak going, it's important just for the kids and to show what we can be. I think that's what we've proved the last 2 games is what we can be, but it's hard to do it every single night, and that's the challenge of conference play and or just regular season in general. This doesn't mean anything next Thursday, and we just got to go do it again.
Congratulations, Coach. We're going to send it back up to Gage. He's going to run a couple ads. We'll come back after this on the Fox Valley Savings Bank and Loan postgame show.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dylan.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Gas prices, home expenses, education. Will those costs always go up? Probably. At Winnebago Lutheran Academy, we can help you with one of them. We are a part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program, a program which enables qualifying families to receive a quality Christian education at no cost. That's right, zero tuition if you qualify. To learn more, visit WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Parks Valley Savings Bank post-game show. Looking for a loan with no hassle? They can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community, local bank. Fox Valley Savings Bank. As we mentioned before, your Marion University player of the game. Log on marionuniversity.edu to get started. Is Beckett Weisgerber. And, I mean, you could have gave it to Cash Farrell as well, but Weisgerber really got them started in this game with those big threes early. Ends up with 12 in the first half. He led them after the first half, but we talked about it with Dylan. If there was any questions of health with Cash Farrell, they're answered.
Oh, they're gone. They're gone. In the wise words of Justin, he said, "Give me the big fella," and I like that a lot. Beckett played phenomenal tonight, and I think he's very worthy of it, especially and more so. The argument for Cash is obviously he scored more, but I mean those 4 threes in the first half, the 12 points that he scored were critical to keep him in that ball game right away. Your final totals tonight for Laconia: Cash Farrell finished with 21, Tillman Madigan finished with 10, Emmerich Van Beek finished with 4, Mason Langfeld finished with 8, Asher Morgan, Drake Stigler both finished with a pair respectively. Reed Langenfeld finished with 3. And Beckett Weisgerber, the big fella, gave him 18. As for Springs, Bentley Coots chipped in 3. Jack Judkins chipped in 6. Ben Baker was held to 14. 3 points in the second half. A very, very big testament to the defense of Laconia tonight. Jan finished with 2. Lucas Babler finished with 2. Matthew Mueller finished with 4, and Joey Kuhn finished with 6.
Our BCI Burnt Play of the Game. Log on burntcareers.com for the play that moves you. I go back to, I think, early or late in that first half, and it was after the Reed Langenfeld foul. There was a couple plays that Tillman Madigan, actually, when he checked back in, made a couple nice plays defensively. A couple tip passes, made that steal late in the second half. He was all over the floor on both sides tonight. He could have had more points than he had. He missed probably 3 or 4 layups inside. Yeah. Not to rip on the kid at all, but this team, we talked about the defense. The defense was fantastic today, and it was best I've seen it all year.
Yeah, 100%.
AirTech presents our next broadcast. No matter which type of heating system you have in your home, the knowledgeable technicians at AirTech Heating can perform a timely repair if things go wrong. Go to RadioPlusInfo.com for a complete schedule. Well, we got it up on the screen for you. How about tomorrow? We got hockey. The Ice Bears of West Bend come all the way up to Fond du Lac to take on the Cardinals. And pink out the rink, what an awesome night that is over in Waupun. A big night for I don't know who the donations to are this year, but they do a donations thing for a breast cancer awareness. They pick one person every year that gets the proceeds and where it goes to help with their cure and the battle with cancer. It's a big thing. Jeff will be there as they take on Shawano. For that, I mean, if you want to tune in, I know Jeff normally has a link up as well for donations and stuff like that. It's a huge event as well. Hockey game tomorrow. Next Tuesday, doubleheader. Madison Country Day comes down to take on CWC in girls basketball, and then Dodgeland comes over for a big-time conference matchup in boys basketball. Lourdes, Oakfield, boys basketball. That'll be a good one. As well as Appleton comes down to Fond du Lac, two teams that are actually fighting for a spot in the Badgerland Conference right now as the Badgerland Conference tournament comes roaring towards, as you Ledgers fans know. And Baraboo makes the trip to Waupun to take on the Warriors in hockey. Thursday, Ozaki CWC in boys basketball. Then Dodgeland comes in girls basketball to take on CWC. And a big-time flyweight conference matchup. Mayville, Lamira, two undefeated teams in the flyweight conference, as well as WLA and Laconia. Another big-time flyweight matchup. All kinds of stuff coming up, and it's going to be a fun week once again next week. Wrapping things up tomorrow with some hockey, whether it's in Waupun or in Fond du Lac. Sorry, Caleb, our tech guy at home, was sending me a text that his dad forgot to end the CWC broadcast, so I can end it for him. But that being said,
put them on blast.
Yeah, that's fine. That's only Jeff, but that's fine. And on Jeff's live streams, we always like to end every broadcast with a prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you once again for a fantastic night of basketball. Anybody that got injured, bumps, or bruised for this long winter season, help you heal them with your healing hands. Thank you once again for this amazing opportunity we have had to call games here on Jeff's live streams and Radio Plus. Make sure everyone gets home safely. In your name we pray, amen. This has been Justin Schwartzmiller, Gage Runty, Andy Staplefeld from the pit in Laconia. The Spartans sweep the Ledgers in the doubleheader, girls and boys. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hockey game tomorrow, two of them on air for that boys hockey game at 4:15 as the Cardinals take on the Ice Bears of West Bend. Thank you, everybody, and good night.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lamira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Building,